Going on, everybody? And today I found out that a woman I loved about, she passed away. A woman I loved so much. You see, a lot of people that don't know me, I grew up in the child welfare system and a lot of foster homes, group homes, shelters, adopted, unadopted, foster homes, group homes, lived in an orphanage. And when there was someone special in my life, that showed me love, extending their hand of grace towards me, I always want to let them know that they did that to me. Well, one woman in particular, her name was Mrs. Peckham, Constance. I know her as Mama Peckham, Mrs. Peckham, Mrs. B. When I couldn't afford a yearbook, when I couldn't afford a tux, when I couldn't afford a limo for prom, or even go to prom, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford none of these things. Plastering, yearbook, tux. She made it happen for me. I don't know how she did it, but she made it happen for me that I can enjoy these things that a normal teenager should enjoy. And the other day, me and my daughter, we drove down there and to Newport, and we we bought her some food, and then we spent a little time with her, and then I said goodbye. The whole time with her seemed rushed. You know what I'm saying? And I said I was gonna come back and see her, but she didn't even remember who I was. You know what I mean? She didn't even know who I was, and she seemed like she had enough strength to live a little bit longer. But today I found out she passed away. She passed away this weekend. So just the fact that God put it in my heart, to visit with her the other day with my wife. I mean, not my wife, with my daughter, and that I got a hold of one of the, you know, I don't know what he was, but he was something at their church, and then he got in touch with this other lady who got in touch with me, let me know where Mrs. Packer was, and I got to see her one last time before she went. Man, that was like a week or two ago. You know what I mean? And then today, again, it was like, boom, she's gone. You know, so do not take the people in your life for granted. The people that you love, the people that have done stuff in your life. Don't ever take them for granted because life is fleeting. Our life's like a vapor that appears and then vanishes away, and my heart is broken. My heart is broken. Packing with me, so um, I went down to visit her house. Went down to visit the school that I met her at. She would go around to all my teachers and make sure I was, like taken care of by the teachers. Making sure that you know getting in my behind, making sure I was doing my schoolwork. So I'm very grateful for the people that God has put in my life. You know what I mean? Mrs. Peckham was one of them. Whenever I would come home from leave, she'll open the doors for me. I can spend some time with her. We had a lot of laughs. She gave me a lot of advice. She was like like a mother I never had. You know what I mean? Or a grandmother that I never had. Cooked for me. Her husband, he died too many years ago, and I know she wasn't the same after he passed away. The time I first met my biological mom, she called me from Mrs. Peckham's house. You know, and so I have a lot of good memories. A lot of good memories of Mrs. Peckham. Whether she knew the God or not, I don't know. I did share the gospel with her. Whether she believed the gospel like I believe it, I'm not sure. I hope she did. I want her to be in heaven. I want to believe that she's there. But at the end of the day, I don't know. So the people that you love, we gotta share with them if we know the truth. We gotta share with them the gospel. And I know that there's nothing that I could say to draw somebody to God or convert somebody to God, but somehow, some way, God uses my preaching, right, by means of accomplishing His purposes. He's either pleased to use me to preach the gospel that's going to be either a message of hope and people come to Him, or it's going to be His message of justice, where they denied it, the gospel, and they entrusted. And so, therefore, God's justice, which is just as good as His mercy, you know what I mean? But I'm praying that all people that I share the gospel with will come to God and believe God, because the people that you love, man, you want to see them one day in heaven, but they have to embrace the truth. They have to believe the gospel of salvation. Hey, Cynthia Garcia, God bless. Me, I'm just here, just waiting for my food. I no hope for college, but you know, until I patched it up, and that's what we all need spiritually speaking. We all need spiritual patch up. We need Christ, the hope of glory. You know, my heart's broken, man. I miss Mr. Pecky so much. I'll never be able to talk with her, laugh with her again. I'll never be able to, like share with her, like my good fortunes. But all I know is that she's met my wife. She met both of them. She met my daughter. You know, although she couldn't enjoy my daughter. Hi, Sama. How you doing? Although she couldn't really enjoy my daughter, she got to meet her, hold her, and I'm gonna tell my daughter about Mrs. P. I'm gonna tell her about the good. I'm gonna celebrate your life. I'm gonna celebrate your life, Mrs. P. Summer. I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. I don't know if your teacher's a funny looking guy or a handsome guy. But thank you. So that's what I'm working to. Once it fills up till on, we'll get some chemicals ready and we'll go swimming. So I took the day off from work today for bereavement purposes, and I don't feel that good either, man. My throat is killing me. Yeah, I try not getting close to people, especially people I love. I try pushing them away because I don't like getting close to people, because when they go, they leave. It hurts. The funeral is actually, I found out it's Tuesday. I thought it was tomorrow. So I'm do my best to think about her. I wanted to have a beer. I'll be honest with you. Um, I reached out to one of my veterans. My veterans kind of talked me out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's good having him as someone to talk me out of it. Because I know that like drinking, it doesn't solve it. Sometimes drinking helps me to grieve, but it doesn't solve the sadness. You know what I mean? It doesn't solve it. So I'm glad that I didn't drink. Glad I didn't drink. I'll be honest, though, I felt like it. I did feel like it. You know. Whoever's there, I just appreciate you coming to the channel. Please pray for me. This is hard. Please pray for Mrs. Peckham's family. I didn't really know Mrs. Peckham's sons like that. You know what I mean? I think she had one son still living. I think he's a stepson. But I know that she seemed like a loving person that was loved by others. You know, a lot of those people though in their life are dying or they're dead. It's like life's but a moment. So don't take the people in your life for granted. Love them, show them love, and spend time with them. Okay, I'm out, guys. I'm gonna just think about Mr. P. All right, love you guys. God bless.